everybody, or good afternoon on our East Coast. What is going on? Welcome, 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 Cap Nation Live, your all things sports betting show, the Friday game day edition. A little warm in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anthony tuning in, Chef Bayer in the house, Mr. Watson, Manuel Rosa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Crypto and Tokens, Gennaro, good morning. Who Dat, Bob, Mr. Bratkins. TZ Packs in the house. Joe, what's going on? Joseph, how are you, sir? Should be a fun day today. The World Series day is here. The World Series is here. Finally, game one of World Series. We get college football tonight. 3 games on the board. Whole slate of NBA. Whole slate of NHL. There is soccer as well. I haven't seen the soccer play yet. I literally just got in the office as the system was firing up. I did not come in early today. But I do believe we got English Premier League, if I'm not mistaken, at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on the card. Just get my live chat up and running here. Happy Friday. Man, I'm pumped. I'm ready to go today. I am definitely ready to fire today. Or maybe it's because I've got a tea time. I haven't been able to play golf because of football season. But that's all changing. Because I'm playing today, folks. Where'd my live chat go? Docs, live chat, open. There we go. Now we've got it up and running. Alex, good morning. We got you, Alex. We got you. We call it Big Rescue Friday. Big Rescue Friday. Man, Cam Newton and his wild outfits. They've got him on one of the screens here. Cam Newton and his wild outfits are just beyond me. Better snap out of it, though. Oh, I'm going to be a little rusty today. Haven't played in a while. But we're playing today. Hopefully I don't lose too much money on the golf course. Playing with the doctor today. Big money game. My doc, I think not only does he bill me big, but he likes to, we play $100 a hole. We play $100 a hole. And on the par threes, there's a $200 closest to the pin. Oh, my God. I think I got him last time. No, he got me last time, and I got him the time before that. But nonetheless, it's going to be fun today. It's going to be fun today. What a shitbag game for the Vikings yesterday. Started out hot, and then could not adapt at all yesterday, which was a big shocker. And it was like even on their defense, just where's all the blitzes? Where's all the sacks? Where's the pressuring of Stafford? It's like they just stopped in the second half, which was definitely some big shocking. And then obviously the play at the end of the game. I mean, there's no telling if they were going to drive the ball. I mean, they would have got 15 yards for the blatant missed face mask penalty on Sam Darnold there. I don't know how they fucking missed it. Everybody in the whole stadium saw it. And it was obvious. But, okay, they get 15 yards. They'd be at the, 20-ish, 20, 25. There's no saying if they're going to go another 70, 75 yards, get a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion. It's a lot to worry about, but anything's possible if the drive's alive with, a minute 50 to go in the game. So, they never even had a chance to come back, so that one kind of stunk. But hey, they did it to themselves. They should have never been in that position to be down in the beginning of the game. Frankie, thanks for jumping on board my game of the week for today. Paul, I see you jumped on board the big play, guaranteed play week package. Glad to have you on board. Derek jumping on board. Guaranteed game of the week. Who Dat Bob jumping on board my personal plays for today. Mr. Burke. Anthony double dipping. Thank you. Federal jumping on board not only my game of the week, but my personal plays for today. Mr. Crowder as well. Glad to have you on board. My personal plays will be out shortly after the live show. I've got a little tweaking to do, and just want to double check rosters for Major League Baseball, making sure nothing has changed. Let's jump right into that game. Let's just jump right into that game. It should be an interesting game one. Flaherty versus Cole. Dodgers at home. Freddie Freeman back in the lineup from what I'm being told. He hasn't officially... There's no official lineups out, but I was told he is a game one go. Frankie says the free bet hit. Free bet, yeah, free play one. Free play from the live show, one as well. We hammered that one. Lost my train of thought. Oh, the baseball. Let me pop up the live odds for that one. Baseball game should be good. Dodgers a slight minus 130 money line favorite with Flaherty on the mound. Going up against Garrett Cole. Total on this one sitting high, over and under 8.5. I know somebody posted in the chat over 6.5. I don't know where you got 6.5 from because it's 8.5 minus 122. That line was never 6.5. Unless you bought it down an alternate line. But I would imagine you're paying a massive premium for that one. Yeah, let's see. Alternate total runs over 6.5 would be minus 310. I will say there is definitely cause for concern with Flaherty in game one. After his last outing, the velocity drop. It wasn't like it was like a half a mile an hour average on his fastball or a mile. It was straight 3 to 4 mile an hour difference. So they're a little bit concerned about Flaherty and his velocity issues, but look how far he's gone. So we'll see how long he can stay in today, see if he even has any velocity issues after having much needed rest. Gavin Lux day today. They still list Freddie Freeman as day-to-day, but I did hear him talking to a reporter. I actually heard the audio file of it, how he says that he's 100% ready to go. He just hasn't been lifted off of that, but I'm sure he will be, and he should be in that lineup, although I think they're, 3-0 when he's not in it. So... as far as the total goes, 8.5. Flaherty versus Cole. I mean, but you got to look at the quality of hitters and the quality of bullpens. And I could go either way, lean towards the over, but I'm going to steer clear of that one. I'm going to be honest. When it comes to this game, I mean, first, it's the World Series. And just because it's the World Series doesn't mean you need to be putting big wagers on it. All right? I like the Dodgers. I like the Dodgers to win it all. I think they get the job done. But I think there's other avenues to explore in this game. You look at home run hitters. Ohtani's just a 2-1 favorite to hit a home run. Same thing with Judge, 2-1 to have a home run today. Stanton a plus 285. Mookie a plus 440. Muncy plus 390. Where's Stanton at? Stanton's the plus 285. Juan Soto a plus 340. You really Kiki Hernandez plus 900. Will Smith plus 630. You got to look. Gleyber Torres plus 800 in the leadoff spot. He's been close a couple times. That ball should fly in LA. Depending on the weather, that ball could possibly be moving big time. But, I mean, even Shohei at 2-1, I think there's some definite cases to be made that there's better options to bet this game than just betting the Dodgers or betting the Yankees. Home run props, I think there'll be home runs in literally every single game, and big home runs. And I mean, how do you deny Stanton and the power that, I mean, Judge got one in the last series, right? But you look at Stanton and you look at Soto, and those two guys right there are just straight beasts. Are you really going to walk either one of them to get to Judge? No. Are you going to walk Judge to get to Stanton? No. So you look at all those opportunities in the lineup for home runs, and it goes deep on both sides. So you might take a gamble and take somebody like Max Muncy at plus 390 to get a home run, or Mookie at plus 440 to put one over the wall, or in the Yankees case, maybe Stanton, who leads, I believe he leads the Yankees in home runs at plus 280, and he's at 285. So Austin Wells is always viable to hit one out. Volpe as well. He's plus 1,100. Wouldn't expect one out of him, but boy, it would be nice if you were on it. But I definitely think there's other things to do in this game than just bet on the side. Because to be honest, I think it's pretty even, Steven. I really do. I mean, if you bet Ohtani, Mookie, and Freeman all to record a hit, just one hit each, it's plus 154. You know, if you take two of them, it's minus 129. Even that's better than, you know, if you take Shohei and Mookie all to record a hit, minus 129. As a parlay for them both, just one hit apiece. You know, you're still getting better odds than betting on the Dodgers there. So I think there's other avenues to bet this game to make money, to have fun and be successful, than it is to throw it on just the side. But I am going to bet the, I'm logging into my account now. It's making me verify everything. I just had to change my password yesterday. I don't know why, but I am going to be betting an Ohtani and Mookie bets each to record a hit today, minus 129. And remember, they do have a 30% profit boost on any wager minus 200 or more. Give me 1 second here and we'll have it done. And again, I'm not going to be betting much on the game. On the parlay, I'm going to bet to win $250. So just because it's a World Series doesn't mean that, you know, you got to fire on it. So I plead that to you guys each and every single year. It's a World Series. The lines should be tight. All right, so it's $3.20 and 36 cents to win $250. Lock it in. I just bet it. Let me screenshot it, get it up on the screen for you guys. Besides my game of the week, that's the only bet that I've made today. Yawning this morning. All right, let's get that up on the screen. As you can see, got a nice little one right there. Bada bing, bada boom. They happen, Henry. You know, rough weeks happen, and we'll definitely rebound. We always do. As much as I've won in the last 2.5 months, 3 months, a bad week was bound to happen. I mean, you got to be honest with yourselves. And expectations. If you expect to have 52 straight winning weeks, which I know you don't, and I know you're not complaining, and you're just making a general statement, but, you know, in general terms, if you expect to win 52 weeks in a row, you're fucking nuts, you know? So having a bad week is going to happen. So it's what you do after it and before it to make sure that you stay ahead of the game. So still well up. Hell, still well up on the short term as well as long term. But bad weeks will happen. Bad weeks will happen. You just got to be prepared for it, and that's why we always say wager responsibly and yada, yada, yada. Strikeout props are over 4.5 for each. It is game 1. So there should be plenty of leashes. I mean, Garrett Cole has reached 4 strikeouts 3 straight times. He hasn't broken 4 since he had 5 against the Orioles back on September 26th. Alex, Kyle, if I hammer the hell out of your game of the week, will I rebound? You should absolutely rebound. I'm going to rebound. Mortgage bet. Bet the farm. No, I really like the game of the week that I put out today. Last week, we should have won last week's game of the week. I mean, that was just some tough luck in that one. Just some tough luck. By the way, the last time the Yankees and the Dodgers met in the World Series, I was just a little boy. I was barely 9 months old the last time they met in the World Series. Back in 1981. So as far as strikeout props go, Garrett Cole's is juiced at 4.5 to minus 142. That's a hard stay away for me on both. I mean, you might look at... I mean, even to get him at 4+ is minus 410. So to add that to a parlay with Flaherty, taking, 4+, you're still laying minus 181 for both of them to have 4. Yeah, strikeout props for me is a hard pass today. So, strikeout props for me are a hard pass. Anthony, thank you for jumping on board my guaranteed game of the week today. By the way, the cutoff time is 7:30 Eastern time. It is college football. It might be one of those 3 college football games. Yeah, Bobby, it just got posted. If you don't have access to it, let me know. Because I believe you're supposed to be on it. Yeah, you have access to it. But yeah, it was just posted shortly before the live show. Shortly before the live show, it was posted. We're going to jump right into college football. Not going to be live for too long today. Not going to be live for too long today. But we will jump through college football. A little meander at the NBA. Don't mind me just closing down windows that need to be open to run the live show. All righty. All righty. I'm going to make this window a little bit bigger for you guys there. Should be a good weekend, though. Joe, thanks for jumping on board. Game of the week, as well as the big Guaranteed Play Week package, so I know you've got all that. And what that includes this week, you will have access to my game of the week, which is today. Guaranteed Saturday tomorrow. You will also have access to, let's start all over. Game of the week today, Guaranteed Saturday tomorrow. I'm being told, I haven't seen it, but I'm being told the FC Group has an NBA game of the month on the 26th, which is tomorrow. You'll also get the Sunday guarantee and then next week's soccer game of the week, which I don't know the exact date, but I'm being told it was Tuesday or Wednesday. To be honest, don't quote me. I can't remember. I could barely. I mean, yesterday I thought it was Friday. So, but yeah, you'll get that as well. So thanks for jumping on board that, Joe. It's going to be a good time today. Let's take a gander. College football, scooting on through it. Louisville, Boston College. If you watch a daily free play video, you guys know I gave you guys something in this game. Louisville laying 7.5. That number is probably going to drop to 7. There's been a substantial amount of money between last night and this morning coming in on Boston College. But they've kept that number at 7.5 for Boston College. The juice is now minus 115. Total over and under 54, although I expect it to rise. I think FanDuel just bumped it to 54.5, although it was 54 this morning. First half numbers, as I click on them, they were Boston College catching 4.5. They're still 4.5, but I expect it to go down, especially with what we put out in the daily free play video. First half total on this game, over and under 27.5. Lean towards the over on it, which is plus money at plus 102. And like I was saying in the video, it's going to be imperative for Boston College to come out and start fast against Louisville. Louisville is a team that can put up points in a hurry and can literally end your hopes in the first half of being competitive. So I do see Boston College being able to be competitive in this matchup and be able to hang with Louisville, both sitting 4-3 on the year. Boston College coming off that disappointing loss last week. They lost by 3 touchdowns to Virginia Tech. They were on the road. They lost 42-21. I think they bounced back. I don't know if they necessarily went out right and covered the full 7 or went out right, but they are catching 7.5. Louisville has a huge letdown. They're coming off that huge letdown last week. They almost had Miami gone. Almost did all of college football a service and got rid of Miami and their lack of defense. There was 97 points in that game. They put up 45 of them, which means Miami scored 52. All right, and Miami held off Louisville somehow, some way in that game. So Louisville traveling, shorter week this week with the game being on Friday, not Saturday, after a heartbreaking loss last week. At home, they're on the road against Boston College. They're definitely let down, energy spent, and it's going to be very imperative, as I said in the daily free play video, for Boston College to get off to a fast start. And I think they do, and that's why the daily free play is what it is. K1 Bet say, Kyle, I want to get the guaranteed Friday, or my game of the week, basically, for 50, but I don't see it. Got to go to the guaranteed page, and you'll see it. Go to the page that has the guaranteed. I'll post a link to it. Scroll down below the green box, and it's the second package. First package that's pre-selected is the Guaranteed Play Week package. Below that it says Kyle's Guaranteed Game of the Week. Winner get the next game of the week free, $50 for 1 day, and that is on sale. But here's a link directly to it. There is a link directly to it. As well as, as far as Boston College covering the full game, I don't know. I like them in the first half. Remember, Louisville's going to be coming off that big letdown, so maybe they wake up in the second half and blow them out. Who knows? We'll see how that game starts. Boise State, UNLV. This is one of the starting. We get 2 late games on Friday, man. 2 late games. This is a 10:30 Eastern time game out here on the West Coast. Boise State traveling down to Vegas. This should be a hell of a matchup because obviously UNLV is not the same, Rebels of last year. They're 6-1 on the year, and they escaped Oregon State last week. Their only loss was to Syracuse, who beat them 44-41. And then you got 5-1 Boise State, the Broncos guys. Beat up Hawaii in a very low-scoring game last week, 28-7. Very interesting game that was. But if you go back to their record, their only loss was a 3-point loss to Oregon. Boise State's only loss was a 3-point loss on the road in Oregon, in Eugene, Oregon. So 2 quality teams going at it today in the Mountain West. God, man, this one is going to be a tough one to call. Even if you look at, just history, what they did last year, Boise State smashed them 44-20. Do I think that's going to happen this year? No, I don't. I really don't. But, you know, Ashton Gentry, right? He's a plus 190. He's the favorite to win the Heisman Award. You guys know who he plays for, right? He's the wide receiver for Boise State. Right now, he's favored, the top dog to win the Heisman Trophy. So, you know, they've got a hell of a wide receiver. They've got a hell of a quarterback to throw him the ball. They get it anywhere near him, he's going to catch it. As far as this game goes, the numbers on it, Boise State on the road laying 3.5. It's minus 105. They're a minus 164 money line favorite. Total on this one, over and under 63.5. If you don't think UNLV has last year on their mind, they absolutely do. They got embarrassed last year. They're 6-1. They want to keep it going. And this is the marquee matchup for the Mountain West right here. Boise State, UNLV, total 63.5. I want to say I like the over here, but I've got just a sneaky position, sneaky feeling. Yes, sorry, Dante, running back. Lost my train of thought there. I have a sneaky suspicion that this one possibly may stay under the total. Maybe defenses prevail, but I mean, both these teams can just light up the scoreboard. So it's very possible that we see 80, 90 points between the two of them and just see a big shootout as well. So as far as right now, I'm off on the total. That might change. That definitely might change, but I'd like to say Boise State here, and if I was going to take Boise State, it would be the money line over anything. But yeah, Dante, running back. I had the wide receiver stats open, and he's listed right there as well, as he's got, 9 grabs on the year, I believe. 9 or 10 grabs on the year. So. But yeah, Cameron Camper's their top receiver. And the boy can catch a ball. That boy can catch a ball. But yeah, Gentry's got, almost like 1,300 yards on the ground this year. Dude's a fucking animal. Gentry, however you pronounce his last name. 3 games over 200. He only had 1 game where it was like measly 110 yards or something. Brennan says USC lane 14 tonight. I like USC tonight. I like USC. Taking a look at that game. Rutgers against USC. USC laying 14 minus $1.12. They're a minus 600 money line favorite. Over and under 56.5. My Trojans. I'll still claim them even when they're losing. Tough loss last week. Tough loss last week against Maryland. After losing to Penn State in a emotional battle at home, they travel on the road and lose by 1 to Maryland. Lose to 1 to Maryland. Rutgers 4-3 on the year. They got beat by UCLA last week. Remember, we were on the over in that one. We were on the over in that one, right, Anthony? They probably should if you want a free package giveaway. Because we're not going to be live for too long. Not going to be live for too long. Alrighty. Let me pull up the odds for and everything for the USC game. Trojans at home, laying the 14. Total over and under 56.5 right now. As far as the total goes, we can talk why it goes over and we can talk why it goes under. Bet fast, lose fast, right? Slow and steady wins the race. As far as the total goes, I'm off on the total on this one right now. It's definitely more than likely going to change, but as of right now, want to do a little more dumpster diving on player personnel to see who's playing and who's not before I put anything out on that one. The Trojans laying 14. They got to have a big win here today if they want to bounce back. They're already a 4-loss program. They got to win, and they got to win and win and win and win. It's not the season that they wanted. They're laying 9.5 in the first half. 14 overall. I'd like to say I like them in the first half, laying 9.5, but 9.5 is a lot in the first half. But they should come out, and they should be on a team on a mission and try and dominate early. So I do lean towards USC in the first half. That first half total is over and under 29.5, which to me, I got to stay off of it. Fred says, my squad stinks. Definitely would take the first half over. Our running back is the only positive Rutgers have. Rutgers definitely has. I can't even pronounce the kid's name. Kyle something. What's his last name? Let me see if I can find it. Anangia or something like that, right? Something weird. I definitely can't pronounce it. So he's definitely a positive in the running back department there. As far as other personnel, let me see. This iPad will ever upload. I mean, your leading receiver, Miller, he's got, 26 grabs for 349 yards. Only 1 touchdown on the year. Where's your running backs got 10? Tony Smith, good morning. By the way, there will be a members-only live show tomorrow. Members-only live show tomorrow after the main live. Let's talk about the weekend schedule real quick, then we'll get back to the USC game. Get you guys on something and send you on your merry way. I'm not going to be live for too long today, so probably for about another hour and... Not another hour. Probably live for about another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So for about an hour total today. This weekend's live. So starting tomorrow, we'll be live. Again, normal time frame, right? 10:30 on the east, 7:30 on the west. Once that is done, roughly around noon, we'll take a reset, and around 12:15 Eastern Time, 9:15 Pacific, we'll go live for show number 2, which will be 100% live wager based only. We'll be going over any games that are currently live in the morning, that first set of games, looking at live wagering opportunities. If you're not a YouTube exclusive member, you will not have access to the members only live. So if your name does not show up in green, you will not have access to the members only live. It's $9.99 a month to $14.99 a month. What's the difference? Well, one of them is going to get you more access and more videos and more additional plays on our YouTube page. Here's a direct link. If you're not a YouTube exclusive member, go join now. It's only $9.99 to $14.99. There is a Cap Nation family member video for today. There is another YouTube exclusive members only video today, but it is for the Cap Nation family side. So for the $14.99, if you guys have access to that, there will be an additional video after this. After this, there'll be an additional video for Cap Nation family members. So again, if your name ain't in green, and I see a lot of you guys that are here betting on sports, taking these free plays that win consistently, and your names ain't in green. So don't be cheap. Go get on board and come join the YouTube exclusive community, because I promise on Saturday that members only live is going to be a blast. Ronald, what's going on, man? Yeah, Greg, it's posted. But yes, come join the YouTube members community, because there's going to be a Cap Nation family members video again today. Damn Sam Darnold not getting us 13 yards yesterday on the ground. Little rat. After having 7 yards in the first half, I thought for sure he'd get us another one. Alrighty. My live chat go. All right, back to the USC game. USC laying 9.5 in the first half. I like that. First half over, not too fond of. It might go over the 29.5, but I won't have a wager on the first half over unless it dropped below. First quarter total over 13.5. I do like. Don't have anything on it yet, but I do like and lean towards the over 13.5. Heck, I think USC will have an opportunity to put up 2 scores in the first quarter alone, but they're definitely going to need to, because USC needs to come out, needs to be a big statement win, and they need to get feeling good and feeling like they can deliver wins, because they have definitely not produced this year. As far as the game, the lane 14, I like them for the full game. I think they get the job done. Hopefully their defense doesn't fall apart towards the end. Sack Drop says, man, I got like 5 sites already. Well, not one of them probably shows you actual real betting tickets and actually bets on the same games they give you. That, I'd be willing to gamble and say that don't happen. They probably don't show that. So you're at least in the right place when you want to start dealing with people that actually bet the games. Win or lose, I'm betting the games for a substantial amount of money. Gonna take a minute to go refill the water, and we'll be right back. And we'll take a glance at NBA, get you guys on a free play, send you on your merry way. So we will be right back in about a minute, maybe a minute and a half, because I gotta get ice. Be right back.
Warning, this is not intended for one hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters.
Call it my battleground. I'm on that center stage where suckers be talking that, but not to my face. Making major moves while them haters prove nothing no harder you shine. You know them haters come by the dozen. All them haters that be talking about us, they be hating on our grind, cause you know we coming up. We be spending all the time on these rhymes and the clubs. You can't steal my shine, cause I'm prime, never mind, cause fame and fortune be the only notion for them haters. Do many years in the game, so you know I pay my dues. No need for the fame, I'm taking names, so I know. And when Moshe blows up, I'm emailing all them.
Haters make me famous.
What the haters know about that Moshe music? Haters.
Haters make me famous.
I do this 25/8 pain and sweat on these tracks, haters.
Haters. Haters make me famous.
I have no dinner table, but my studio is the kitchen. Haters.
Haters make me famous.
I got a degree on my wall, so it says I know what I'm doing. Haters.
Haters.
I dust off them haters, and then I take a pause. It's a shame that this game got us all so involved. They flapping their jaws and they grinding their teeth. Everybody fighting for the microphone on my beats. See my then my word is all I have. Call me Tony Montana on this label that I have. Having anger towards everyone, reaching success. Haters coming, and I'll be their number one prospect. I work real hard, it gets some respect. 24 hours on the beats and the internet. We fighting like some dogs, showing flaws with no regrets. While we fighting for the same bone on this conquest. Man march occupies my mind frame. Yes, one
make you famous.
Yeah, I'm a white boy from the south with do rag. So what? Haters.
Haters. Haters make you famous.
I'm a self-taught fool with knowledge. Haters.
Haters make you famous.
I don't give what all y'all think. For real. Haters.
Haters.
I don't take them back seats, I take the front row. If you're on my team, then you're sitting next to me. So loyal to the game, like my wifey and she show. No, I'm headed for the top, so no need for these side shows. My mic blows truth while them fools making shit up. My beats be my bullets, fully automatic, spitting blood. In their eyes, I can tell that they hate me while I'm blowing up on the internet. Faithfully, I got the upper hand, man. My fam got faith in me. I solid like a rock with my hip hop family. From the 425 through the streets of Miami. With them deucems up, man, I'm ready for the Grammys. My life be so sweet, yes, it's sweet like some candy. So what's my lap, them haters that can't stand me? I'm a warrior when it comes to this shit. Haters name me famous at
Moshe Music. Haters make you famous.
I've been out on these streets since I was 15 and still pushing. Haters.
Haters make you famous.
I'm a one-man army. Shit, huh? Haters.
Haters. Haters make you famous.
Go ahead and Facebook your mama and cry. Haters.
Haters make you famous.
And remember, haters, you made me famous.
Haters. 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 Haters make you famous. Haters make you famous.
Haters make us famous. Haters make us famous. You need a few nice hits, then you're on board. Well, you must not have followed us for too long because I've been giving you guys plenty of hits every single day. So that's for sure. But hey, everybody's got excuses, right? Nick, what's going on, brother? That'll show up next week after they post it. That'll show up next week, Joe. It won't show any of your packages until games are actually posted. You know what I mean? So, like, you won't be able to see the Saturday play or the Sunday play, Joe, until it's posted. Once it's posted, you'll be able to see it. Alrighty. Taking a gander in the NBA. By the way, again, members-only video from Cap Nation family members will be out after this one. If you guys are betting on sports, then you can definitely afford a $10 or $15 membership on YouTube. I mean, after all, you guys are here all the time. And by the way, if YouTube daily free play videos went away, don't worry. We're still giving out plays on our website. Don't want anybody to think that. What am I promoting this weekend? Nothing abnormal, just the normal. Just the normal. I did do a handful of yearly packages for my personal plays for guys. Jump on board for a year. It's $1,000, and they got 4 game of the weeks for free. or guaranteed Saturdays. A couple of them took guaranteed Saturdays. A couple took my game of the weeks, and one took 2 of each. But you got to email in to get that one. You got to email either the company, Jay, or myself, cd@cappersdirect.com or kyle@cappersdirect.com, because that package is not on the website. It'll be on the website if you want it. A link will be provided, but it's just not on there. But I did do that. Did a bunch of those this morning. Anthony upgrading to the family side. Glad to have you on, Anthony. As always, brother. Alrighty. NBA. Man, we got hosed in some parlays yesterday. Where was Holiday's three-pointer? What do you have the day before in game 1? He had like 5 3-pointers or 4 3-pointers. He went 0 for 1 yesterday with only 7 points. We had him over 7.5 with 1 3 made. Oh! Should be fun today. Big old slate of NBA games today. We're not going to go over them all, but I'll just pick and choose a couple that definitely stand out to me. Man, the Magic laying 11.5 at home. I get it. You know, they're 1-0. They smoked the Heat on the road. I didn't even see that one coming. They got the Nets, who, obviously lost their opener to the Hawks on the road, by 4, 120 to 116. Hold on, I got to sneeze. Maybe. Good thing we got the mute button nearby, huh? Man, it still hurts the hernias to sneeze. Oh, good thing I got that hernia belt in. Didn't take him long to do the take down the one-day soccer. I never even knew there was a one-day soccer package. That must have been put up by accident. I never even knew that it was there. I never even saw it. We've asked them to do it, though. They might bring it. I mean, I know yesterday, because I asked about it yesterday, and it wasn't because it wasn't on the website. So hopefully they bring it back. I would love to see them bring it back. But the soccer guy's got to sign off on that one. Karen, you going to the World Series? Very nice. Very nice. I was very close to going. My mom has to have a hip replacement, so I was trying to get her to go, but she wouldn't come join me. Anthony says, please do the Lakers game. We could take a glance at the Lakers game for you. But as far as the Magic, I just can't see laying 12 points on the Magic to win against the Nets. I mean, against anybody. I get it. I know they blew out their first game of the year, but got to steer clear of that one for myself personally. That's just a personal thing there. Christina, good morning. Taking a gander at the Lakers game for Anthony as he asked about it. Suns at the Lakers, and then they have Saturday night off, and then on Sunday, or actually no, I don't know if they have tomorrow night off, but it's not Sunday, but on Monday, the Lakers are in town. I will be at the Suns-Lakers game. FanDuel hooked me up with, I think, 4th or 5th row tickets. So I will be at that game on Monday. But Suns versus Lakers tonight. Lakers a minus 126 money line favorite. Can they start the year with another win? Can they actually win another game to start the year? Can the Lakers go 2-0? I just don't think it's going to happen today. Regardless, Suns plus 1.5. They went up big against the Clippers, and then the Clippers mounted that big third quarter comeback. Ended up forcing overtime, but the Suns ended up getting the job done. They didn't cover the 4.5 that they were laying, but they did win by 3 in overtime against the Clippers. So here they are, still in LA. Total on this one sitting over and under 227. Lean towards the over, Anthony. Like the over in this one. If anything, as of right now, I'd probably say take the Suns plus the 1.5. You're going to give me the Suns on the road against the Lakers. Until we see greatness out of LeBron James and the Lakers, I would probably take that one. Now, I heard, and I don't know if they're going to do it. Oh, Bronny James featured props to him. Bronny James to have over 1.5 points is minus 140. Under 1.5 is plus 110. Obviously, the under cashed last time. In that game, I'm trying to see here. How many minutes did Bronny get? He only played for 2 minutes. He got in for 2. They made it happen. I'm not certain that it happens today. They did it to get history out of the way. And they got him on the court with his dad. He went 0 for 1 on, 3-point shots. Does it happen again today? I mean, it's possible. But knowing that they're probably... Alonzo, what's going on, man? Knowing that, the Lakers are probably not going to be blowing out the Suns to where they're up by 20 and putting in, the bench. It's possible they get blown out and they clear the bench and he gets some playing time. I will say something that definitely stands out as looks good. Which I don't think I could bet it, and if I did, it would have to be very small. But Bronny James to score 5+ is plus 500. The likelihood of that happening is slim to none. And that's why it's plus 500. But let's just say the Suns come in and they blow out the Lakers, and it's the fourth quarter. Maybe he gets 5 or 6 minutes playing time. But I think that's far-fetched. I think for him to even get 2 minutes tonight is going to be far-fetched. And taking the over 1.5 on Bronny James minus 140. I don't know. I think there's better bets out there. I'd rather bet a Mookie Betts home run at plus 440 tonight than waste any money on Bronny James to score 2 points or more, let alone 5. I will gladly take a Giancarlo Stanton home run at plus 285 before I took that one. But again, lean towards the Suns. Take a look at one more in today's matchups. Pistons, Cavaliers. Cleveland laying 10.5. Got to win by 11 to cover in tonight's matchup against the Detroit Pistons. Total on this one sitting over and under 227. Pistons losing their first game of the season at home against the Pacers. They lost 115-109. Lost by 6 points at home. They're on the road against Cleveland. Cleveland's 1-0. And they absolutely smoked Toronto in game one of the season. They beat them by 30 points on the road. Just absolutely mental beatdown there. As far as this one goes, I like the over. And I like it enough to where I'll be betting it, which we will be betting it in here, which is a free play. I'm betting it to win 300, 330 to win 300 on the over 227.5. Let me take my screenshot real quick. And we'll get it up on the board for you guys as a NBA free play today. Get that on the board for you guys. I like that we have options. We're not just limited to a baseball game and a couple football games. I love that we have a full slate of games. All right, there you guys go. Look at that. Another sports betting ticket from a guy on the internet who actually bets on sports and fucking proves it on a daily basis. So if your name ain't in green, shame on you. Shame on you. If your name's not in green, shame on you. Come join the YouTube community side because it's a lot of fun. Ooh, swish from FanDuel. You scored 3 months of NBA League Pass. How about that one? How about that one, folks? Alrighty. Just gandering at some things here. Anthony leaning on the Suns. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right. Schedule for today. Game schedule for today. What to expect. You've got premium plays, which include NBA, college football. We got my personal plays. NBA, college football. The FC group, by the way, they've been red hot. The FC group's been red hot. Their plays will be out shortly. The NHL package. The NHL for today is not posted, but I was told it will be posted here shortly. For Friday, that is. Soccer is already posted for today. And then tonight, 7:30 Eastern time, my guaranteed game of the week, that is the cutoff time, is 7:30 Eastern time. Maybe the first game, maybe the last game, maybe that middle UNLV Boise State game. If you want to know, you have to get on board, but it is already posted. It does come with the guarantee, just like we always do with you guys. Guarantee to win, you get the next one free. I lost last week, so if you were on my game of the week last week, you get this week's free. And that should tell you enough that if you're not on it, you should be on it, because I don't lose too many of these, let alone lose too many of these in a row. So if you're not on my game of the week, don't miss out. Don't miss out. Get on board. It's going to be an absolute fun time, and it's going to be a nice big money-making time. And don't lose too many of these, let alone in a row. So if you were not on last week's, go get this week's. It's going to be a nice big win. Going to be a nice big win. Short, sweet, right to the point today. We got this one right here. Ohtani and Mookie Betts both to record a hit as a parlay, which ends up being minus 129. And then we got the Pistons and the Cavaliers up here over 227.5. 330 to win 300. Cash out 630. Ching ching. And we're going to be live tomorrow. So, gonna be a fun day. Oh yeah, Thomas, I do see that they screwed it up, but they also have the date wrong on that one. They never changed the date to the 25th. But if you look down below, it does say Friday 10:25 at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time is the cutoff, because that's what time I take it off the website. So I will personally go in there and remove the option to purchase it at 7:30. So anybody after that will be shit out of luck. Or Henry, sorry. Thank you, Henry. Yeah, I see they screwed that up, though. But I think they're resending that email out with the correct fix. But that's what I have for this morning, folks, or this afternoon on the East Coast. Be prepared. Gonna be a busy day tomorrow. Gonna be a busy day tomorrow. Gonna be a busy day tomorrow. You guys know we're like 1 week away from, like a week and a half away from college basketball being back as well. Oh, man. Man, we get Notre Dame at Navy, Missouri at Alabama, LSU at Texas A&M. It is going to be a fantastic time. It is going to be a monster of a weekend, so don't miss out. Get on board. It is going to be fun. From the live shows 2 members only live shows tomorrow. Or excuse me, 2 live shows tomorrow, the regular one and then the members only. Members only is a lot of fun, so if you guys aren't participating in the members only, you're gonna be sad that you miss out tomorrow. Sad that you miss out tomorrow. Alrighty. I'm gonna jump off a live here. If you want an additional free play, go watch the daily free play video. There's a great one in there. Anthony says the Navy quarterback anytime TD ×2. I wish we could bet player props in college in Arizona. All right, guys, I am out. Enjoy your Friday. Please wager responsibly, guys. Always, always, always wager responsibly, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, we'll see you guys live tomorrow. Good luck, everybody. Who knows? Maybe I'll even go live during the games tonight. You just never know. I might. You just never know where I might pop up live.